afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here again after yesterday's wonderful experience in yesterday afternoon. And welcome back to the people who have been here yesterday. And we also welcome these two young artists, Anton Kirchhoff and Bruce Fang. And we hear at the beginning, we hear Belsazar by Robert Schumann.
Und er brüstet sich frech und lästert wild. Die Knechte schar im Beifall quillt. Der König rief mit stolzem Blick, der Diener eint und kehrt zurück. Er trug viel Gütengerät auf dem Haupt, das war aus dem Tempel Jehovas geraubt, und der König ergriff mit friever Hand einen heiligen Becher gewillt bis am Rand, und er leert ihn hastig bis auf den Grund und rufet laut mit schäumendem Mund: Jehova, dir künd ich auf ewig un. Ich bin der König von Babylon. Doch kam das grause Wort verklang, dem König ward's heimlich im Busen bang. Das gellende Lachen verstummte zumal, es wurde leichenstill im Saal, und sie an weißer Wand, da kam's hervor wie Menschenhand und schrieb an weißer Wand Buchstaben von Feuer und schrieb und fand. Der König Stirnblicks da saß, mit schlottenen Knien und Totenblass. Die Knechtenschar saß kalt durchgraut und saß gar still, gab keinen Laut. Die Magier kamen, doch keiner verstand zu deuten die Flammenschrift an der Wand. Belsazar ward aber in selbiger Nacht von
bravo, very good, very exciting. That you are able to sing a real nice forte that's clear, but I would suggest that you, especially in the beginning of this ballade, that you look in the score again and that you look and you will find that there are some places where it is written piano for both of you. Bruce, I think sometimes you are using the pedal too much, because I think that if you look in the score, he takes off the pedal after you keeping the pedal now for the whole bar. In my score, it's taking off in after the first beat, and I think that would be more interesting, more clear. Also, if you think about the piano and the instrument they had at that time, at Schumann's time, it's definitely not the quality of this one. I have been in the place where Robert Schumann was born. There is the so-called Schumann house, and they have not an original instrument of Robert Schumann, but one of Clara Schumann, and we were able to listen to it, and that sounds really different. I'm not saying that you not should use the quality of a modern piano. That's for sure, but think about maybe as an inspiration how it could have been sounded at that time, and what also the inspiration was for the composer. I think that was now, at some places, it was too much, because then the singer immediately starts, he didn't, but it's the possibility that he starts to force, you know, and we think we should not have that. Yeah? Okay, otherwise it was fine. Let's start from the beginning. Stop, hold on. Very good. It's much better, because the situation, sometimes I think this, in a ballad, do you say that in English? Ballad? Yeah. A ballad. Or ballad? Ballad? I think. Okay, thank you. Well, since we are both German, I shouldn't ask him. Sorry for this. Okay, in a ballad, it's like a very little theater play, yeah. And sometimes I think, especially in this one, it's like in a movie. You're zooming, you're seeing a place, and you're seeing a castle, and you're seeing a window, and you're getting closer and closer, and then the window opens, and then you see the table and the people, you know. And as long as you stay piano, as long we have this situation that we're getting closer and closer. And now you started the crescendo actually 4 bars before the crescendo is written. Yeah. And I wouldn't do that, Bruce. I would not. You pushed him a little bit. You did the crescendo, but the crescendo in my score is just before he announces Belsazar. You know, it's just dort oben in dem there the crescendo starts, and I would try to stay up to this place. I really would try to stay in piano. It's much more interesting. It's difficult to stay, but it gives us a special energy to the piece, you know, and it's also good for the singer to relax a little bit more. Yeah, let's try it again. Since we stopped. In a piece, the new person, and that's in that case it's Belsazar, needs to be pronounced as if I would say, this is Anton. Yeah. You know? Let's do it again.
saßen in schimmernden Reihen und leerten die Becher mit funkelndem Wein. Es klirrten die Becher, es jauchzten die Knecht, so klang es dem störrigen Könige recht.
Thank you, very good. That was a very good first page. Very good, very good. I mean, I liked it. And actually, that's what's written, and that makes sense. Yeah. Now, where we stop now, I think you have to be a little bit careful because I don't know. Are you used to play with the open piano?
We're more used to playing on a half step.
Yeah, but actually you should, if you use it in this way, you should be able to hear more if you are too loud or not.
Yeah.
And listen more to the balance with the singer. Sometimes I really have the feeling now that you push a little bit too much, you know, that you have to listen to you always have to be together with the intention of the singer. Yeah, and I would not getting more faster because you have in the left hand you have this important rhythm, bam bam ba bam 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 ba bam bam bi, and this is dam da dam. It's a festivity, I would say, in the what they have there, and if you play it more clear, it is more characteristic. Yeah? Okay. Can we start exactly that place? Ba-di-da-da-da, die Knechte, das ist eine Sechzehntel Auftakt.
Die Knechte saßen in schimmernden Reihen und leerten die Becher mit funkelndem Wein. Es klirrten die Becher, es jauchzten die Knecht, so klang es dem störrigen Könige recht. Des Königs Wangen leuchteten im Wein, wuchs im Kelch.
Yeah, exactly. We have this great forte, and then it's immediately des Königs Wangen leuchten Glut. It's immediately piano, because now I think the camera goes to the king, to Belshazzar, and very close. And look, he looks in his eyes and in his Wangen, and then later on it starts with all these crescendi, you know. Yeah. But really stay piano when it's written. It's more interesting, gives more colors, yeah? But now it was very good. I mean, much better. Sorry. No, it was good, yes, in place.
Die Knechte saßen in schimmernden Reihen und leerten die Becher mit funkelndem Wein. Es klirrten die Becher, es jauchzten die Knecht, so klang es dem störrigen Könige recht. Des Königs Wangen leuchten Glut, im Wein wuchs im Kökermut, und blindlings reißt der Mut ihn fort, und lästert sie Gottheit mit sündigem Wort, und brüstet sich frech.
Okay. Once again, you're starting. That's a lot of singers and pianists and musicians do that. Starting the crescendo before the crescendo. And that actually makes no sense, because when then the composer has a crescendo written, you have no chance to do a crescendo because you have already done it, and that's a shame. I don't know why it is like that. Also with a ritardando, a lot of musicians start the ritardando 3 bars before it's written, and it changes the music. Maybe it's a kind of tradition or whatever. I don't know, but it's, or maybe you have listened to other recordings or whatever. No. Good. Very good. Where can we start? Can we start Des Königs Wangen? Is that possible? Des Königs Wangen? Yeah.
Des Königs Wangen leuchten Glut, im Wein wuchs im Kökermut, und blindlings reißt der Mut ihn fort.
Yeah, okay, very good. If you sing as piano as you do now, can you please speak these 2 lines from Des Königs Wangen?
Yeah.
Just speak it.
Des Königs Wangen leuchten Glut, im Wein wuchs ihm kecker Mut.
It's very interesting because you say it, these two lines, you say it differently. Yeah? But when you sing it, because it's the same music, you sing it equal. Yeah? Des Königs Wangen, and you have this little pause on the one that says something in the music. Use it. Des Königs Wangen leuchten Glut, im Wein erwuchs ihm. Because this is one, the chest or cheek? Huh?
Cheeks.
Okay.
Jaw.
No, this. I did yesterday a few stupid things with my language already. I apologize for these little things, but it's just still a foreign language. And yeah, this is something different than if you have a glass of wine and then you get some ideas what you could do. Maybe 2 or 3 glasses. One is not enough. But anyway, ja, im Wein erwuchs im Keckermut. And then comes the idee. Die Idee. Und blindlings reißt der Mut ihn fort und er lästert die. It's a development. Yeah? Can we start the same place? Just try to, with fantasy and with your way to use words.
Des Königs Wangen leuchten Glut, im Wein erwuchs ihm Keckermut, und blindlings reißt der Mut ihn fort, und er lästert die Gottheit mit sündigem Wort, und er brüstet sich frech und lästert wild. Die Knechenschar im Beifall brüllt. Der König rief mit stolzem Blick, der Diener eilt und kehrt zurück. Er trug viel Gütengerät auf dem Haupt, das war aus dem Tempel Jehovas geraubt, und der König ergriff mit frevler Hand einen heiligen Becher gefüllt bis am Rand, und er leert ihn hastig bis auf den Grund und rufet laut mit schäumendem Mund: Jehova, dir kühnt sich auf ewig ich bin der König von Babylon.
Thank you. Okay, that should be the climax.
Yeah.
From the beginning to that place, and that works only if you be careful what you're doing before. But that was very good now.
So did you think then that the climax before
Die Knechte Schar.
Lästert wild, die Knechenschar im Beifall, do you think that was already too loud?
No. But the idea, the climax is not only being loud or less loud, but I think it's you have to find the way where you're going, because if Belshazzar says, ich bin der König von Babylon, that's something against God, against the place where they are. But before this, maybe it's not too loud, but it's the way you sing, die Knechte Schar im Beifall brüllt. You have in the piano before, it sounds to me, it's my fantasy, I don't know if you hear it the same way, but it sounds to me at the, was ist Knechte, servants, as they would laugh. So that means it has not to be too loud, but very clear, very crispy also in the piano, and then die Knechte Schar im Beifall brüllt. Yeah, something like that, but careful. And no, but it was fine now, and the climax, part of the climax is also the bar after Babylon in the piano. Ba-di-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then it goes on. Where do you want to start?
Second verse?
Yeah.
Der König rief mit stolzem Blick, der Diener eilt und kehrt zurück.
Yeah, one little thing I forgot to say. Be careful with der Diener eilt.
Yeah.
Yeah? I would sing the note. And it's all... Sorry. Excuse me. Der König rief mit stolzem Blick, you know? It's the king. And then the servant is going like that.
Yeah.
Because he's afraid if he's not bringing enough gold and things, then oh my God, he's going to be killed. So that is, you have to sing that differently.
Yeah.
Der Diener eilt und kehrt zurück. Da, di, da, di. Ja. Mhm.
Der König rief mit stolzem Blick, der Diener eilt und kehrt zurück. Er trug viel Gütengerät auf dem Haupt, das war aus dem Tempel Jehovas geraubt. Und der König ergriff mit frevler Hand einen heiligen Becher gefüllt bis am Rand und nährt ihn hastig bis auf den Grund und rufet laut mit schäumendem Mund: Jehova, dir künd ich auf ewig ich bin der König von Babylon.
Okay, thank you. Very good. One little advice. I think in this lead you have the chance to make another decision. As you could sing also to be careful with the voice. You could sing and to have another color. A lot of these, what you're singing as a narrator.
Yeah.
And then, for instance, before you sing Ich bin der König von Babylon, all these phrases are just, it's a narration, you know? Lehrt ihn hastig bis auf den Grund und you already sing und rufet laut mit that's not you, you're just saying und rufet laut mit schäumendem Mund.
I think that's
You know, a little change of it's not that you change your voice, please not.
Yeah.
But you showed already before, if you have a different idea, it sounds different.
Yeah.
But the idea is the most important thing. You have to have an idea. And that's just an additional color.
I think this is a general thing whenever, with songs where there's a narrator. I'm currently struggling with deciding how invested or how characterized the narrator actually speaks, if he's just telling that as this happened with a certain distance, that he's not involved in it because he is not Bersatzer, or how much also Schumann's interpretation of Heine's poem needs the narrator to actually not artificially, but
I understand.
to kind of picture that.
Well, this is a decision you have to make.
Yeah.
It's not a law, it's a decision. And I just wanted to say that maybe if you have a different color, a different way to sing the Belsatzer by himself or the narrator. I'm not saying the narrator is saying it like a news speaker of the news, you know. No, not that. But this is a decision, and you have to try.
Yeah.
You have to play with it.
Yeah.
You know, but it definitely is. If you would say it, if you would just say it from. Der König ergriff mit frevler Hand.
Just saying.
Ja.
Und der König ergriff mit frevler Hand einen heiligen Becher, gefüllt bis am Rand. Und leert ihn hastig bis auf den Grund und rufet laut mit schäumendem Mund: Jehova, dir künd ich auf ewig Hohn. Ich bin der König von Babylon.
Very good. Yeah, but there is a difference.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, you know. You can actually, when we're doing these songs, it's not that we're just singing. It should be like artificial speaking. Let's put that way. You know, you should never forget that. I mean, this poem Belsatzer by Heinrich Heine exists without the music of Robert Schumann as well, as you can see, as you did. Yeah. For the second time already now. And when you're speaking it, then you have natural colors, and of course you have to see the interpretation of Robert Schumann of this song. But I think you can put both together. Let's try.
Okay.
Und der König ergriff.
Und der König ergriff mit zwiefner Hand einen heiligen Becher gefüllt bis am Rand, und er leert ihn hastig bis auf den Grund und rufet laut mit schäumendem Mund: Jehova, dir künd ich auf ewig schon, ich bin der König von Babylon. Doch kaum das Grauselwort verklang, dem König ward's heimlich, heimlich im Busen bang.
Okay, very good. Very good. Now we have in German, also in other languages, if you have one word aber oder doch, immediately it changes the point of view. Yeah, and the same we have here. Can you do this transmission? Can you do that more? It's for me. It's now to direct. You know, doch kaum. Maybe you take for the doch just a little time, both of you. And I know there is a crescendo in the piano in the left hand, and there is a little accent on the doch. But that means for me that you can take a little bit of time. Doch kaum das Grause. And then it's written piano, and maybe it's difficult in the left hand with the octaves. That's very, very soft, not soft, but very piano. But something is happening, and no one knows what's going on next. No one knows, you know, and that we have to hear in the music. Dem König ward's heimlich, heimlich im Busenbang. Let's try after Babylon.
Doch kaum das Grauselwort verklang, dem König ward's heimlich, heimlich im Busen bang. Das gellende Lachen verstummte zumal, es wurde leichenstill im Saal. Und sie an weißer Wand, da kam's hervor wie Menschenhand und schrieb an weißer Wand Buchstaben von Feuer und schrieb und schwand.
Okay. You see, last time you did a long fermata on the Schwand. There is no Schwand. There's a fermata in between. But you want the Schrift going slowly away. Schwand. But Schumann has written Schwand. It's gone. Yeah. And then the fermata in the break is better. Schwand. What's going on now? Yeah, and then you go on. Okay. Otherwise, it was very good. Great. Und schrieb an weißer Wand. Und no, don't have perfect pitch.
Und schrieb an weißer Wand Buchstaben von Feuer und schrieb und schwand. Der König Stirnblicks da sah.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering before, it's only written im langsameren Tempo. It's not written in langsamen Tempo. And you're doing now half the tempo. I don't know. I mean, there is not much music. It's nearly a recitative.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose what I wanted to achieve with that is this kind of feeling of time stops and no one dares to move, and almost kind of being careful about when you're in a situation where you're afraid that you choose very carefully how you say what you're gonna say next.
Yeah.
But I'm very open to try it faster.
Can you try what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
In a slowly faster tempo?
Of course.
Slightly faster tempo, not slowly faster.
Der König Sternenblicks da saß, mit schlottenen Knien und Totenblass. Die Knechtenschar saß kalt durchgraut und saß gar still, gab keinen Laut. Die Magier kamen, doch keiner verstand zu deuten die Flammenschrift an der Wand. Belshazzar ward aber in selbiger Nacht von seinem
Yeah. Okay, very good. I think it's good because now in this adagio, and adagio is really slow.
Yeah.
And this is only in the last 2 bars. You know, and there it's interesting that all the Knechte, they were laughing and celebrating before, that just them going to kill him.
Yeah.
And that's therefore not someone in Babylon is killing him. No, his own people are killing him. And I think that's important in this kind of story. Yeah? So, and also what you're saying before, it's just the situation, and that now it becomes very important, and that it's more important if you do it really slowly.
Yeah.
Von seinen Knechten. Yeah? Can we start, please? Die Magier kamen.
Die Magier kamen, doch keiner verstand zu deuten die Flammenschrift an der Wand. Belshazzar ward aber in selbiger Nacht von seinen...
No, you're doing the same tempo.
Huh?
You're doing the same tempo. It's not adagio, it's nearly the same tempo. Try it. I know it's hard to do.
Yeah,
Try.
I wanted to lead into that, but you say...
No, try.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want to do after this 40 minutes. The only thing what I would like to is just trying something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, don't misunderstand me, that is the way it has to be. But that is what is written.
Yeah.
And I think this is the most interesting thing because as first step, when you're looking in music, that you try to find out what has the composer written, and try to do that. That's sometimes very difficult, especially on this place after this ballad, after this long Lied. Ja, Belshazzar ward aber in selbiger Nacht von seinen Knechten umgebracht. Something like that. You know, because in the last bar there is adagio plus ritardando. And we had a really, it was going on and on and on from the beginning, and now time stops.
Yeah.
As I said, just try it for the moment. Yeah.
Belshazzar ward aber in selbiger Nacht von seinen Knechten umgebracht.
I think it works. I mean, now these 4 bars, okay, but all together. Yeah. Now we have don't have 2 possibilities. We have just one. Do you want to sing the whole song again?
Yeah, sure.
Because I mean, if we start now with Frühlingstraum, we have 2 bars or so. Or would you prefer to sing Frühlingstraum just to sing it in the Wigmore Hall?
I think it would be cool, and you can just interrupt if you would like.
Yeah? Okay, then we do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Und als die Hähne krähten, da ward mein Auge wach, da war es kalt und finster, es schrien die Raben vom Dach. Da war es kalt und finster, es schrien die Raben vom Dach. Von Lieb Liebe, von einer schönen Maid, von Herzen und von Küssen, von Wonne und Seligkeit, von Wonne und Seligkeit. Und als die Hähne krähten, da ward mein Herz wach. Nun sitz ich hier alleine und denk im Traume nach. Nun sitz ich hier alleine und denk im Traume nach. Die Augen schließ ich wieder, noch schlägt das Herz so warm. Die Augen schließ ich wieder, noch schlägt das Herz so warm. Wann grünt ihr Blätter am Fenster? Wann halt ich mein Liebchen im Arm? Wann halt ich mein Liebchen im Arm?
has to be very careful with some of the songs in Winterreise that they are not becoming sentimental. The question in this song I have for the moment is at the end, you asking two questions. One, are the leaves on the window green again? What is the answer?
In summer, which I might not ever experience.
No, because they will never be green. Because
Well,
do you
these the ice
yeah,
crystals, they
that's what I mean.
melt, yeah.
And then the next question is, when will I have my loved one in my arms?
Never.
And that's the same answer.
Yeah.
So never, never. You know, and I think that's very important for the interpretation of this song. It's not about getting. There is no hope at all. Nothing. So what one could do is that if you repeat, wann halt ich mein Liebchen im Arm, that you repeat this, not as a line of hope, but as a line of, as an answer. You know, and you have, wann halt ich mein Liebchen im Arm, wann halt, never. And that's an idea, you know, because it's quite clear with the leaves on the window.
Yeah.
That's all the Eisblumen, the ice flowers. I mean, we don't have that in these days anymore because we don't have ice and snow and things like that. But and the second thing I would like to say to this song is the middle section. Both of you should be careful not to. It says schnell, but not in 2, but in 6/8. It is still written in 6/8 like the whole song. So and now you're being in 2 very fast. I would keep that in mind. And otherwise you don't hear the important things. For instance, in the piano, und als die Hähne krähten, dan, dan, dan. I want to hear that. And now he has to jump so fast that it's nearly impossible to make it colorful, you know. And once again, be careful with the piano, then, because with the pedal, because Franz Schubert even had much worse instruments than Robert Schumann, definitive, yeah. And so his inspiration was totally different, yeah. And you really can use these dati-datim. It has not to be beautiful. If you think about, was ist ein Hahn?
No, Hahn is, yeah.
Okay.
Like a male chicken.
Yeah, exactly. And that doesn't sound beautiful in the way we would say singing should be. So you can use that. Can we do one of the middle sections? Und the first one. Und als die.
Und als die Hähne krähten, da ward mein Auge wach, da war es kalt und finster, es schrien die Raben vom Dach.
Can you try, then we have to stop. Can you try only for once, in your mind, really thinking about 6/8 and not 2, because I don't hear the rhythm.
Okay.
Und als die Hähne krähten, da ward mein Auge wach, und da war es kalt und finster, es schrien die Raben vom Dach, ja? Es schrien die Raben vom Dach. Really pronounce it.
Yeah.
Und als die Hähne krähten, da ward mein Auge wach, da war es kalt und finster, es schrien die Raben vom Dach. Da war es kalt und finster, es schrien die Raben vom Dach.
Okay, it's much more clear,
Yeah.
and it's more dramatic, actually, because the music says everything. We just have to do it.
Yeah.
It's already done for us. Thank you very much.
Geister reden schaurig drein, bald wird ich am Gestad dem Düstern weit, weit von dir schönen Eder, von dir schönen Eder sein. Da leuchten Sonne nicht noch Sterne, da leuchten Sonne nicht noch Sterne, da tönt kein Lied, da ist kein Freund, da tönt kein Lied, da ist kein Freund. Empfang, empfang die letzte Träne, o Ferne, die dieses müde Auge weint, die dieses müde Auge weint. Schon schau ich die blassen Danaiden, den fluchbeladen Tantalus. Es murrelt todesschwangen Frieden, Vergessenheit und ein alter Vergessen, nenn ich zwiefach sterben, was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann enden diese Qualen? Dir Nachen dröhnt, Zypressen flüstern, hoch Geister reden schaurig drein, bald wird ich am Gestad dem Düstern weit, weit von dir schönen Eder, von dir schönen Eder sein. Bald wird ich am Gestad dem Düstern weit, von dir schönen Eder
Very good. We say hello to Alexander Hardy and Alexandra Myslek. Myslek? Oui, Myslek? Okay. Thank you. I forgot to say that at the beginning. I apologize. And that was, as you might have recognized, Die Fahrt zum Hades by Franz Schubert. This is a very strange song, I always thought, because be honest, I'm full with doubts how one should do it. Because normally, no, I start from another point. Can we do the last page? When it starts again, der Nachen dröhnt, Zypressen flüstern, horch Geister reden schaurig drein. And I would suggest that you think about, not in a negative way, but listen to the music and the harmony changes in a positive way, with the idea that the way to the other side, to the death side, is for the composer, obviously, a way to the better side. You find this in very, very many Schubert songs, that he changes from minor to major when he speaks about death or the other life or the other world. You know, there's one song where he describes das mildere Land, so the better land, more or less. And you can really, even in Der Zwerg, always when the people talking about the death, it turns to major. And we should think about it, what it could mean. So that we're talking about der Nachen dröhnt, Zypressen flüstern, but this is all in a very lyric way. So we should not make it dramatic as it is not necessary. I mean, let's try. Let's see what's happened. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you. You know we are in 2. It's alla breve, yeah? Not in 4. Der Nachen dröhnt. And then langsam is different than when you do it in 4, of course it's very slow, but in 2 it's moving, yeah? So don't make it more difficult than it is for yourself. Thank you. I'm sure that you of course you do it in you do what you want to do, but do you see werd ich am Gestad, and then we have a crescendo, 1.5 bars, and you do the opposite. I think it's because the word is dem düstern. But it is a crescendo, and the crescendo makes sense because on the word weit you have a subito piano, and that makes sense because it's far away. It's a better place. You know? Do you understand what I mean?
I think so.
And what I also would suggest that you sometimes in the piano you're doing kind of, in my taste, too much crescendi and decrescendi. Just let the harmonies speak. You know, try to do in German Fläche. I don't know what it is, but try it. Yeah, in Soundfläche. Yeah, can we try that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. The subito piano comes with the weit, and I would really breathe before the weit, not afterwards. Bald werd ich am Gestad dem düstern Weit. You know that the Weite, the room you suddenly have, that it is a real sensation. Can we try that? We start, bald werd ich am Gestad.
Bald werd ich am Gestad dem düstern Weit, weit von dir schönen Eder.
No. Hold on. You're doing a crescendo, decrescendo for whatever reason. There's nothing written. I know. I'm not saying that you not can do it, but I would try to do what's written, because first time it's like a miracle when he says weit, weit von der schönen Erde, but on the other place it's also beautiful, even more beautiful, yeah. And even if you see it from the other point of view, if you say weit von der schönen Erde, you don't have schönen Erde, because you sing it twice, and then in the next time he writes a crescendo to schönen Erde. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it in the score? Yes, of course. If you want to, we can have a stand and you can use the music. You don't have to sing it by heart. You know what I mean? Look. Here's nothing, and here you have a crescendo to this place, and that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? And the subito piano is here.
Yeah.
And there's a crescendo up to that, you know?
Yeah.
You were correcting Franz Schubert. You shouldn't do that.
Sorry.
It's okay, but nice try.
He might have something to say about it.
Sorry?
He might have something to say about that.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Bald werd ich am Gestad dem düstern Weit, weit von dir.
No, also not in the piano. Not too much in the piano. I know it's nice, but I think that's too much. Yeah? For the moment, it's just for these 45 minutes. I said it before. We try a few things, and if you go off stage, you can do whatever you want to do. Just to try, yeah? To maybe to open a little door and to say, if I'm going to read the music exactly like it is written, there's also some possibility. Same place, please.
Bald werd ich am Gestad dem düstern Weit, weit von dir schönen Erde.
And now.
Von dir schönen Erde.
Go on.
Bald werd ich am Gestad dem düstern Weit von dir schönen Eder sein.
It's a different kind of reading, because otherwise you don't. We have from a certain point in this key you're singing it. We have F major as the main key, and we should take that as the information we need. Of course, in between there comes a düstern, you know. But if you use that, that's fine. Okay, let's go to the beginning. Thank you, thank you. And here we don't have the subito piano at the beginning, which is very interesting because, and I think when you sing all this for the first time, the character of the piece is more that there is some fear in it, yeah, in comparison to the second time when we do it. Yeah, and you can use all that. That's fine. It's not the same as what we just did. You know, also the fortepiano in the piano, the fortepiano accents. Let's put it that way. I think for a fortepiano you're preparing them too much, because just before you're playing a crescendo already, then it's not a fortepiano anymore. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Yeah, that would be also interesting, especially on the places where they are written. Well, let's do it again. Yeah.
Do you mind if I have another just because I have a feeling that we have very different things.
Oh, really? Do you have?
What causes some?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, is that the Bärenreiter edition?
Which one is it? Oh, I see. I just got it from you. I think I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay. It might be just to be honest.
Anyway, there are existing a few different. We have the Peters edition. This one exists for ages, but actually it's not helpful. Because the Urtext, the Bärenreiter edition, is much more helpful because all these decrescendi are written in here, originally are accents, like this little sign, and which doesn't mean a fortepiano accent, but let's say a target in the music where you go and then where you can take a little bit more time. And the fortepiano he writes when he wants to have a dynamic accent. Sometimes he writes both together, which makes no sense. But if you think, if he wants to use it as taking time on that place, then it's a different meaning. And we have that, for instance, von der Schönen. That is not a crescendo and decrescendo, but it's a crescendo to a place. You know what I mean? And that's. But I thought by myself, I don't want to make a big fuss out of this when we have 45 minutes. But it is a suggestion that if you do Schubert songs, try to find these orange Bärenreiter Urtextausgabe, because that's really helpful, really, yeah, for the future. Okay, now we try to do what we have and have enough to say for that. Okay, let's start from the beginning, please. Okay, thank you. We have now, Franz Schubert does it, sometimes Robert Schumann, they write mäßig. So what are we doing with that? This is it slow, is it fast, what is it, mäßig? It comes from an old German word, angemessen. And angemessen, I can't translate it in English, this is impossible for me. That's, for instance, when people ask me, how are you, how do you feel, when they honestly ask you, not just when they really want to, how are you these days, and blah, blah, blah. and then I'm used to say angemessen, because I don't want to say, oh, okay, my left knee has some problems, my right, so I say angemessen, so it's just like it is, you know. And what could it mean, mäßig? I think, I'm not sure, but I think it means compared to the text and what we have, the music text and the words. And now we have to make a decision, what could this text mean? Could you play the beginning, thinking about that we are in F major? I mean, I don't know, you're singing that key, yeah? And not and not da leuchten Sonne without any light, but F major. Well, because if he says da leuchten, we don't have the sunlight and we don't have stars, that doesn't mean that there is no light. It's a different light we don't know yet. You could read it that way if you want to. Of course, you can say, okay, there's no sun, no light, that is very depressing. yeah, of course, yeah. But it could be also the other way, because of the music. Yeah? Dam, da, di, da, dia, da, di, da leuchten Sonne nicht, noch Sterne, da leuchten Sonne nicht, noch Sterne. It must be much better than sun and stars, a different light. That's what I think, I don't know. And even better later, there is no lead, no music. That's fantastic. I don't mean it, sorry. Yeah, okay, very good. Good. Yeah, he has one of these little accents on da leuchten Sonne nicht. So go to nicht, because that's an important word. It's not on the one, but on the three. Da leuchten Sonne nicht, noch Sterne. Take this little time, yeah? And don't play Brahms. Sorry, Alexandra, sorry. You know what I mean.
Da leuchten Sonne nicht noch Sterne, da leuchten Sonne nicht noch Sterne, da tönt kein Lied, da ist kein Freund, da tönt kein Lied, da ist kein Freund. Empfang die letzte Träne, o Ferner, die dieses müde Auge weint, die dieses müde Auge weint.
Can you try to do it without an ritardando?
On Auge weint.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
because we go on, and it sounds now a little bit like you want to stop there. I think it's good. Let's start. Empfang die letzte Träne, o Ferne.
Empfang die letzte Träne, o Ferner, die dieses müde Auge weint, die dieses
Okay, and now we end in, what is it, B flat major, B-Dur, as we say in German, B flat, and also that should be the target. Da-dum, bi-da-dum, dum, bum, ba, di-da-da-da-dum, dum, dum, da-di-da. You have to be the reason why she plays the next bar. You know what I mean? Okay. Same place? I think dieses Empfang die letzte Träne, o Ferne. For me, it's a bit on the dramatic side. But there's just one forte piano, not more. It's, yeah.
Empfang, Empfang, die letzte Träne, o Ferne, die dieses müde Auge weint, die dieses müde Auge weint.
Okay. One last thing. We start from first time. Dieses müde Auge. You could use the vowel müde a little bit more. Now I don't understand it at all. Dieses müde. Take your time, and she will follow you, I'm sure. First time.
Dieses müde Auge weint, dieses müde Auge weint. Schon schau ich die blassen Danaiden, den fluchbeladen Tantalus, es murmelt todesschwangen Frieden, Vergessenheit, dein alter Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben, was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann enden diese Qualen?
Okay, that's very good, but you have to be careful. There are two things. If you want to sing it in piano, it's actually you need to support more. That's one thing. The other thing is what I'm not sure about in this edition is actually we are all the time in fortissimo in this recit. But I have to be even more honest. I don't understand this recit. The text. It's really very strange. Vergessen nenne ich zwiefach sterben. Was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Wann? Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann? This is very, very strange. I think it's the looking for a change of this life, because it goes up and down, and I forget things, and now on the way to getting to die, I forget things. It's very strange. I mean, the text is a bit difficult to understand, even for me as a German. Maybe for other Germans not, but for me. I'm honest, it's very difficult. I would like to try to do what's written, because he writes forte. So that you are more or less, even when it says langsam, that you stay in an intense way, that you want, whenever does this life end? And then we come to the bald werd ich am Gestad dem düstern weit von der schönen, so then you go to the better world. If we try to see it from that point. Yeah, you understand what I mean? It's a bit complicated to say it in English, would be easier. Sorry? Yeah, I would suggest, because just for a try, not for saying that's the truth, you know? Because otherwise he always writes when he wants to have a different, maybe, I just don't know what's written here. It's the same. Okay. And actually the first piano comes only when in the subito piano on this Weit von dieser schönen Erde. That's the next place where it is piano. We don't have to make it fortissimo, because fortissimo at that time was for that piano he had was not that what we have here. So it's all relative, yeah. But I would love to hear it how it works. Let's try that. Mm-hmm.
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben, was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben.
Okay, maybe since we after the fermata it's written langsam, slow, and up to that point where we just stopped, it's all fast. Maybe you stay in this intensity also in the tempo. Dam, bam, 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 was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Was soll das? Ja? And now, ba, 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 wann enden diese Qualen? Wann? Let's try that.
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben, was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann enden diese Qualen?
Okay, you are piano again. It's very strange. It seems to be very hard to do it in a different way. Just trying it. It seems to be very hard. I understand. Should we try it again? Even with audience? It makes it even more difficult with an audience to try things you never have done before. But let's see. I mean, we have done the last page in a different way. Why not this one? Yeah? And don't try to get slower. Wieder es erwerben. Because it's one sentence. Was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. It's a question. I'm missing the question mark there. You know, it's one thought. Yeah? Once more.
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben, was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann?
Okay, once more. Can you do the recitative, more as a recitative, so like in an opera, that can you speak this sentence? Vergessen.
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben.
Exactly. So you take more time, and then I would like to. It's differently written. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. vom Vergessen?
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach
Nenn ich, no one will understand. Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben. You don't have to sing the rhythm exactly like it is written, therefore it's a recitative. Yeah? Try to transfer it to like you did speak it. Yeah? Okay? Let's do it again.
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben.
Did you recognize it?
Yes.
Nenn ich. Both notes need to be supported and then you take more time. Yeah? Let's try it again.
Vergessen nenn ich
Doesn't matter. You're doing very well with the language. It's very good. Once more.
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben. Was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben.
Genau. Verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Yam, tadam, bam, bida. That it becomes one sentence, okay? Once more. But now from schnell. You okay?
Just from Schnell?
Yeah, just from schnell.
Was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann?
Really, you are upset. Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann? It never stops. Yeah? And if you wann enden diese Qualen, you're not asking for something. You know? And the music says ba da 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 da. That's one reading. Of course, you can read it in a different way. But I have to say something, you know? Should we do the whole place again? Yeah? The Recit, from the Recit, and then we go to the last page.
Vergessen nenn ich zwiefach sterben. Was ich mit höchster Kraft gewann, verlieren, wieder es erwerben. Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann enden diese Qualen? Wann? Der Nachen brennt, Zypressen flüstern, Hochgeister reden schaurig drein, bald weht ich am Gestad, dem Düstern weit von die schönen Eder, von die schönen Eders. Bald weht ich am Gestad, dem Düstern weit von dir schönen Eder
Bravo. Thank you very much. I think we can't go to a second song. This one was too difficult, also for me, to be honest. And now we have a little break. Thank you very much. So we welcome baritone Oliver Heuzenröder and pianist Daniel Peter Silcock. And we hear, we hear Der Wanderer bei Franz Schubert. Yeah, very good. One little thing I want to say, because one or the other might wonder why I don't say anything about singing technique. That's nothing to do with you. I think all the singers are, when they come here for the first time, maybe some of them in the Wigmore Hall on this stage, are nervous for some reason, because you are here, because I'm here, because of the stage. And that means that we, first of all, we have to find a little time to get known each other, because that's the first time I have heard him, that's the first time he will experience what I'm going to say. And singing technique is something where you take and where you need long terms, really long terms. And I think that it would be really unfair if I would start to do something when we only see each other for 45 minutes. That's why I'm not saying anything about singing technique, also because I'm not a singing teacher. When I'm a professor, where I am a professor in Dresden, I'm doing lead interpretation. So that's why we're doing this in this form, we're doing it. Just as that you not wonder. Now we come back and I would do a very strange thing. I would, not strange, but I would like to ask you if you could play the postlude for me, just without any ritardando, just as beautiful as possible. Okay, that's interesting after this song and these texts. And I think we have a similar situation than we had with the Fahrt zum Hades, the song before, for the interval. Because we all think, especially the last phrase he sings, dort wo du nicht bist, dort ist das Glück. And I think it depends how you're going to sing it. You can sing it in a very strong and in a very how can I say, in a very teacher way, you know, where you're not, there is was Glück, there is happiness. But maybe it's also that, because we all on earth, so where you not, where we not, that's in the other world. I was talking about that before. And there is happiness, not here, but there, because it has something to do with the text before. And I think that should be, or could be, the conclusion at the end, yeah? But now I would like to do in the middle section from Wo bist du?
Wo bist du? Wo bist du?
Thank you. We are in E major. So the place, wo bist du, is the better place. Mein geliebtes Land, you know. Gesucht, you always were looking for him. You had an Ahnung, whatever that means in English, but you never found it. Found it? Yeah. You never did find it. Yeah. So that's what you're saying. So there is no drama. Can you play the piano part on your own? Actually, it's dancing music, isn't it? More or less. Yeah. So not wo bist du? Wo bist du? Sehnsuchtsvoll. Was ist Sehnsucht? Longing? Longing, yeah. You know, I think that's, and it's only mezzo forte. Yeah? Maybe that's an idea we should try now. Yeah? Let's try.
Wo bist du? Wo bist du? Mein geliebtes Land. Gesucht,
and that, of course, that now you're describing the place where you have, you know, the green is the color of hope. Yeah, and I was just wondering, you did it before as well, and you were going to do the same again. Why are you doing so Hoffnungsgrün?
I think it was a decision that Daniel and I made before you go into das Land wo meine Rosen blühen. I know it's not written in the school.
No, it's, as you said, it's your decision. Yeah. And, okay, but for me it makes no sense, especially because it is written in forte. And if we have this problem now with this edition, Peter's edition, that there is a decrescendo, which is no decrescendo, which is an accent. You know, that's a problem with the score. No, das Land so hoffnungsgrün, bam, 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 so hoffnungsgrün, das Land. And you can take your time before you start with the next, breathe in a proper way, in a natural way, and then you go on. And the other thing is that most of the people think if they read 6/8, they read it in 2. I would suggest that you both don't forget that it is written in 6, because otherwise it's not, we're losing some of the character of the piece. Da 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 dam dam dee da da da. Yeah? Let's do it.
Das Land, so hoffnungsgrün, so hoffnungsgrün.
Thank you. Daniel, when you're playing the beginning so loud, we only have on the one, we have a forte piano, and then we have a little crescendo, then it makes no difference to the forte by the second time. Yeah? So that you really have more possibilities for colors. Don't use just one color or one, yeah. Yeah?
Shall I do the 2 bars? Das Land so hoffnungsgrün, das Land, wo meine Rosen blühen, wo meine Freunde wandelnd gehen, wo meine Toten auferstehen, das Land, das meine Sprache spricht, o Land, wo bist du?
Okay, thank you. I would suggest that you're not getting slower before the fermata. Just go to the land, go to this country, and not stopping before you are there.
Okay.
You know, as an idea. And then you singing, for whatever reason, you're not singing the fermata on the A, but you sing it on the G sharp. Land. Spricht, o Land, wo bist, ja, da, dam, bam, bidi. Yeah? Okay, let's do it again.
Das Land, so hoffnungsgrün, das Land, wo meine Rosen blühen, wo meine Freunde wandelt gehen, wo meine Toten auferstehen, das Land, das meine Sprache spricht, o Land, wo bist du?
Yeah, that's what's written.
Yeah.
Just very simple. Sorry to say that, it's also better. You have to be careful with the pedal. Sometimes it becomes a bit too, that's the wrong word again, too aggressive in the sound. Yeah? And therefore we're losing the idea of this song, of the text. Because it's looking for this very special unknown country we will never know, only after we went through this little door we have all to go. You know, and I think that's the idea of the poem. Once more.
Das Land, so hoffnungsgrün, das Land, wo meine Rosen blühen, wo meine Freunde wandelt hin, wo meine Toten auferstehen, das Land, das meine Sprache spricht, o Land, wo bist du?
Can we try one more thing? Can you sing it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. You tell me if it's because it's a difficult place to sing 3 or 4 times. Okay. Can you try to think while you are singing that this is really the land, the country, the land, the area where you're really looking for, and where you also enjoy looking for it in this moment, because that's what the music says.
Yes.
You know, we're coming in a minute later we come back.
Yeah.
I didn't find it. Ich wandle still, bin wenig froh. Ja? But in that moment, he just, das Land, wo meine Freunde wandelnd gehen, wo meine Toten auferstehen, that's clear where it is. I mean, this is the other world.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Das Land, so hoffnungsgrün, so hoffnungsgrün, das Land, wo meine Rosen blühen, wo meine Freunde wandelt hin, wo meine Toten auferstehen, das Land, das meine Sprache spricht, o Land, wo bist du?
Much better if I would have closed my eyes. If you use your hand like this, as you did, so your body language, you have to control somehow your body language. Yeah. Das Land, wo meine Sprache spricht. You know, that always tells something.
Yeah.
You did it. I think you didn't even recognize it. Yeah, but this is also something we have to watch or to control in a way. You know, our body language, because it tells a lot. Yeah. But otherwise, as I said, if I would have closed my eyes, it would have been better. Only for that last part. Yeah? Okay, now we go to the very beginning. Did you ever think or did you ever try to do the beginning without pedal?
Doing a little bit less that time, but...
Yeah. No, that's, no, of course you can use it. Therefore we have a modern piano, but just for, if you're practicing or if you're rehearsing, I would not automatically use the pedal. But sometimes you're missing some sound you will never experience when you always automatically use the pedal because of legato or for whatever reason. Most of the time it's the legato, but the finger legato is also a possibility, not in the right hand now. But it's the question if the right hand has to sound like the left hand. The left hand has a legato, the right hand not. And if you imagine how this song would have sounded with a different piano of the old times, 200-year-old piano, then you couldn't play it like you do now. I'm not saying that you should play like a hammer clavier with a Steinway. That would be, excuse me if I'm saying that would be stupid. Yeah, but you're not. That's not the question. Yeah, but trying things just trying things just to find out what it could be. Yeah, and then you can throw it away. It's no problem.
Es dampft das Tal.
Okay, thank you. It sounds great.
Sounds quite cool.
Yeah, you know, I think it's really interesting to try these things, and it's also for the singer sometimes helpful. When they hear different sound, they sing also differently. It's an idea. You're coming from the mountains, you're saying. What is so terrible about that?
I feel like the protagonist's been on like a long journey. Like
Because you're stopping now.
yeah.
Have you ever tried to sing it in tempo like it is written?
Yeah.
Because he didn't write recitative.
No.
Ba 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 ba. Ich komme vom Gebirge, da da da. Because it stops somehow, and that's a shame. Because he stops anyway in the music. Try to do, because the wonderful thing about these genius composers is that we don't have to do anything. We just have to do it right. And that is a difficult thing, I know, because our stomach tells us so much, but we should not, we have experienced Johannes Brahms, we have experienced Richard Strauss, Arnold Schubert, all these things. Schubert didn't know about all this. And our view on this music is you know, with 1,000 other things. It's not free. And I think we could, anyway, it's not free, but we could come closer, that's what I think, if we just try to do what's written. Yeah? Actually, it's very good what it is written. Yeah? Just 2 bars before he starts. Yeah. Do you think in 4 or in 2?
I was thinking in 4 then.
But it's written in 2. It's alla breve.
Yeah.
And then di da 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 dam. Ich komme vom Gebirge her. It's not faster, but it's another pulse of the music.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Ich komme vom Gebirge her.
Pianissimo.
Es dampft das Tal.
Thank you. Try not to do a crescendo. Try. Everything I'm saying is just try and see what's happened. Yeah? Good. Yeah? We start before Es dampft das Tal.
Es dampft das Tal. Es braust das Meer. Es braust das Meer. Ich wandle still, bin wenig froh. Und immer fragt der Teufel wo.
Very good, but I would prefer, to be honest, even if that is boring, because it's once again it's only written in the score. I would prefer if you're not doing a ritardando, and therefore holding the fermata,
Yeah. So don't slow down before the command.
because now I don't know if you are able to hold the fermata or not, but the fermata is here, and you go off both together. That's the idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can manage it now because it's quite demanding. But if you make a big ritardando here as you do it, then it makes it even
Harder.
much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about. Und immer fragt,
Und immer fragt der Teufel, wo, immer wo. Die Sonne dünkt mich so kalt, die Blüte welkt.
Thank you. It's can you for me can you please play the very beginning once more? Okay. And now we go after the fermata and we try to keep that tempo. Bam, 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 bam.
Die Sonne dünkt mich so kalt, die Blüte welkt, das Leben alt. Und was sie reden, Leder schall.
Okay. Now, this whole section from Die Sonne dünkt mich hier so kalt up to Ich bin ein Fremdling überall, the only sign we have got by Schubert is pianissimo. So maybe you could try not doing this Brahms, Richard Strauss late romanticism, but try to use this. I mean, of course, it's not one dynamic, but try to use this idea of one dynamic for sadness.
Okay.
You know, because if someone thinks this world where I live is so empty for me, and I'm looking for a different world, that's really relative. That's tough. You know, so it's this part also. This, can you play the piano on your own? That's actually the music, and you're adding some melody and some text, but this is the music, and it's so sad. It's so, and we have this motive very often in Schubert sonatas, symphonies, yeah, bam, 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 yeah. And I would suggest that you try. I mean, of course, you should sing. That's no question, but not die Sonne dünkt, something like that. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Find your way.
Die Sonne dünkt
Yeah, very good, but supported. Very important.
Okay.
If you do things like that, not you are sad,
Yeah.
the audience should think this is sad.
Okay.
Yeah? So that means a lot of work for us,
Yes.
definitely. yeah, it's true. I mean, we have to work and they have to say, wow.
Die Sonne dünkt mich so kalt, die Blüte welkt, das Leben alt. Und was sie reden,
Okay. Much better. I think it's good. Don't lose the Ziel, the direction. Yeah. So it goes on. This is bam, 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 bam. It goes on and on and on and on. And one little thing you can't know. I would think that die Sonne dünkt mich hier so kalt, die Blüte welk, das Leben alt. You don't have to breathe, but you have to think the comma in between. Die
separate
Blüte welk, das Welk, das Not breathing, that's not necessary. And also the next sentence, und was sie reden, Komma, leerer Schall. Nicht, und was sie reden, leerer Schall. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Not breathing, that's fine. Just thinking about, you can't know that.
Okay.
But that's important. And then the last phrase is one phrase again.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Die Sonne dünkt mich so kalt, die Blüte welkt das Leben alt, und was sie reden, jeder Schall. Ich bin ein Fremdling überall. Wo bist du, mein geliebtes Land? Gesucht, geahnt und nie gekannt. Das Land so auf uns grün, so auf uns grün, das Land, wo meine Rosen blühen, wo meine Freunde wandern stehen, wo meine Toten auferstehen, das Land, das meine Sprache spricht, o Land, wo bist du? Ich wandle still, bin wenig froh, und immer fragt der Seufzer wo, immer wo. Im Geiste hauchten's mir zurück. Dort, wo du nicht bist, dort ist das Glück.
Okay. One, the last, im Geisterhauch tönt's mir zurück. I think I call it, sometimes I call it a word trap. Because you read Geister, ghosts, and immediately, also because it's written quite low, you interpret this negative. I would say it's more simple. Can you play it on without the singer, please? Okay, so if you listen to the harmony, it's not so. You're not doing it like that, but you know, it's such, because of the word ghosts. Maybe you try to do it quite simple, and because what the information you get there where you are, there where you're not being, there is happiness. The information comes from somewhere, and that's what you're saying. Not that it is, you know, it's. No, it's, I understand it, what you mean, but maybe it's, if I listen to the music without the singer and without the words, the music tells me something different. Me. I mean, can we do Im Geisterhauch?
Im Geisterhauch stürmt's mir zurück, dort wo du nicht
Yeah.
bist.
Can you, we were talking about hope,
Yes.
and now the dort wo du nicht bist. You know, you're not doing it like that. But dort wo du nicht bist, dort ist das Glück.
Okay.
I know no one does it like that. You can hear hundreds, and it's a famous song.
Yeah.
But I always was wondering about this postlude in the piano, because it's like a dee-da-da, dee-da. It's like a different world. We don't hear that in the whole song. And suddenly there is this different light. Who knows what Schubert meant? Same place?
Im Geisterhauch stürmt's mir zurück, dort wo du nicht bist, dort ist das Glück.
Okay, one more. Sorry.
That's all right.
But you're making a huge break there, a huge one. Ist das Glück, ist das Glück. You could, if you need to breathe before, because of the low note, just before it's enough, you know. But now I that's not so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same place, and don't get slower at the end.
Okay.
Im Geisterhauch stürmt's mir zurück, dort wo du nicht bist, dort
No. Stay in rhythm. Dort wo du nicht bist, dort ist das Glück. Da, da, di, da. I believe that with Franz Schubert, the best thing is to do it as simple as possible, and this is the most difficult thing. Really, I mean, because if we listen, I mean, our feeling in these times is so different to the feeling from 200 years ago, and he, in my understanding, he has written everything right. You can trust this composer, just follow him. And this is difficult enough, but if you try to do that, I think you come closer instead of trying to do additional things, you know, then it's not Schubert anymore. Yeah. That's what I believe, you know. I'm sure there are a lot of people they're thinking in a different way, but it's also that, especially with young singers and young pianists, it's important for me that I try to give them an idea what the first step could be. As more as you know about what's written in the score, also when you're doing opera, you know, as more as you know what's written there, as more as you know what you want to do, as more you are free for other ideas. And then you can do things whatever. I mean, if the producer comes in an opera production, when you know exactly what the music says and what you want to do, you also have more points to discuss, you know. But that's the first point. Just study what's written there very carefully. It's very helpful in my experience. Okay? Let's do Im Geisterhauch once more.
Im Geisterhauch stürmt
Yeah, and please take off the left hand. Yeah, it has really and it's your solo. You are in that moment. You are solo pianist, because finish this line. Glück. Once more, dort ist.
Dort ist das Glück.
Okay, bravo, very good, very good. I think for a little change, we do Ständchen. We don't have much time, but just a little change von Stimmung.
Über dem Berge so recht für verliebte Leut. Im Garten rieselt ein Brunnen, so stille, weit und breit. Neben der Mauer im Schatten, da stehen der Studenten drei, mit Flöt und Geig und Zither, und singen und spielen dabei, singen und spielen dabei. Die Klänge schleichen die schönsten sacht in der Traum hinein. Sie schaut den blonden Geliebten und lispelt, vergiss nicht mein.
What is the situation, Ständchen? What does it mean? Serenade, yeah. In which situation? What is?
Well,
are we doing serenades today?
It's a funny one. It's more of a story than a serenade, I find. I mean, it's about someone's dream and the lover that they pick.
Yeah, but still is the idea of the song is that it is a serenade. And you can see that, for instance, that all the time you're singing, it's piano. It's all because, and that's why I was asking in which situation is a serenade takes place.
Oh,
it's
to a lover.
Yeah, to a lover. But when and where? I mean, not today. No one. But do you have an idea?
You're at night time, aren't you?
Yeah, nighttime, and most of the time.
In a garden.
Yeah, but it's most of the time also. That's why it has to be piano. It's also dangerous, because I mean, it doesn't matter if you sing by yourself or if you engage some students. They play nice music. The thing is that either the father, the brother, or the husband are possible enemies, you know. So that's the idea. That's why it has to be more or less secret. Okay. Yeah, and that's I would never forget that. Yeah.
Okay.
In the idea of the interpretation. And if you have, unfortunately, these students, in my opinion, they forget about the situation, because in the interlude, they really start to make proper music. Yeah? But before, it's all, come on, let's go. This is the window. And then you start, okay? Let's try it like that.
Okay.
rieselt ein Brunnen, so stille, weit und breit. Neben der Mauer im Schatten, da steht der Studenten 3, mit Flöt und Geig und Zither, und singen und spielen dabei, singen und spielen dabei. Die Klänge schleichen die schönsten sacht in den Traum hinein. Sie schaut den blonden Geliebten und lispelt, vergiss nicht mein.
Ja, bravo. Bravo. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we welcome Charlotte Jane Kennedy, soprano, and Archie Bonham, right? Pronunciation right?
Yes.
Thank you. On the piano. And we start with a very early song by Felix Mendelssohn from a very, very early opus, opus 9, very rarely done. I'm not saying that's why I don't know it, but I really don't know this song. And yeah, let's start. Thank you.
entspannt, sanft ragt mich Fluten zum fernen Land.
I mean, he really was a very young person when he composed it, and as far as we know, or as we thought, the poet is also himself Felix, under a given name, or how do you say?
Like a pseudonym.
Yeah, okay. We have in our score someone who is called Voss as a poet, which is the name of a friend by Felix. But anyway, whoever wrote this poem was also very young, so it's a bit strange that someone who is very young, not strange, it's a privilege of youth to talk about the youth. Fern liegt das Leben, das Jugendland. Far away is life and far away is youth. If young people do that, that's very interesting. Yeah, okay. It's a nice little song, but not much to say for me, to be honest. You sang it beautiful. The only thing, if you have different strophen, that you can actually, most of the time, that what's written is for the first strophe, and in the second, third, or fourth, you can do whatever you want to do. But because sometimes they just put the poem, the second, heißt das Strophe? Is it? Verse. Well, verse is actually the line. That's what I thought. Everything. Strophe. Is that a word in English? Strophe.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Well, I'm just asking.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah. And the second strophe, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But in this song, it's nearly the same. Let's start again, please. Something about what you're getting slower. It's your fault.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Something about the pronunciation. It's very good, but you could use more the rolled R at the beginning for ruhig, for instance. And if that is, can you do a rolled R? Yeah. And maybe also by nach and tre. Really, if you feel stupid, then it's just right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a long distance where you, even in the last row, they should understand the words. It's in this hall, it's relatively easy, but there are other places where it is very difficult. So it's actually, I think in every language, nothing to do with German, in every language, it feels a bit unnatural what we have to do with language while we are singing.
Yeah.
And it's not like a pop song where you go, because you have the microphone. Still don't understand some of these people. But here we have no help at all. That means you have to make it that the language and the voice carried in the last row. You know, that's the target. So let's start just the bar before she sings.
Sorry.
From the very top?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Wie so gelinde Flut bewegt, wie sie so ruhig.
More.
More.
And use it. It's really a tone. It's with a voice. Can you do that? Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
Okay. This place. One bar before this place.
Wie sie so ruhig den Nachen trägt, fern liegt das Leben, das Jugendland, fern liegt der Schmerz, der dort mich band, sanft tragt mich Fluten.
Okay. Thank you. Very good. Archie, can you be careful that you don't forget that it is written in 6/8? We had that before, yeah, and that means it is written sehr ruhig at the beginning. It doesn't say very slow. So I think you have chosen a good tempo. I mean, anyway, this is very individual, the tempo, what is slow and what is fast. I mean, but ruhig means something else. It's inside. It needs to be relaxed. So it should never become nervous or, you know, how can I say that? Not unstable, you know. So it's really in 6/8, and when you start to think in 2, then you have this daddle, diddle, daddle, daddle, diddle, daddle, and then there's the danger that in some phrases you're not really singing with her. She does it very well, and this, diese Ruhe, that's what we also need from your side. Yeah, that was better with the R.
Yeah, it felt nice.
Now, well, it's also very helpful for the support.
I did wonder if I felt like I was vocalizing it on the lower note though, and I just noticed that in myself, that perhaps I was
No, you should.
voicing it at the,
You should,
yeah,
at the top note.
That,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I don't know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, but still, the thing is that with the you are very, very good anyway. We are very good connected, and that's very helpful. We should use it also the consonants. They are consonants, not so bad.
Yeah.
They should be our friends, not our enemies.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of singers they feel like consonants are disturbing. Yeah. But that's not the truth. Where do you want to start? Fern liegt das Leben?
Yeah.
Okay, then we start there. Fern liegt das Leben.
Fern liegt das Leben, das Jugendland.
Okay, hold on. Where are we? Fern liegt das Leben. Ah ja. if you think about ba di da ni da di da da bam bi da da Jugend, yeah, that you are really together with her from the left hand. Anyway, I think the left hand is quite important for this one. This line here is very important, you know? Too small, this music. I find it wonderful in a page turner in these times. We still need it, but also with the tablets. And this is it's like a choreography now. When they're sitting here. And yeah, I know, but maybe 2 years ago they didn't have these machines. And then there was once I saw someone who did it like really, it was wonderful. I couldn't listen to the singer because always was. Same place, please. Archie, that really works, yeah, and it's has much more Ruhe, yeah, and I don't know, it's automatically that if we read 6/8 or 9/8, we do it in 2 or in 3, and I think it's helpful. Not that I'm not saying that's wrong, but we shouldn't forget that it is written in 6 or in 9/8 or 12/8. You know, because it makes a difference in the music, in the understanding of the music and the pulse of the music, yeah? Very good, sounds great. Now in the second strophe, can you try maybe, you start very soft, which is beautiful, because you start also in the first one, but now even softer as far as I understand. But maybe you're not doing the Sterne like this. Like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, no.
Without a crescendo and decrescendo.
I'll try.
I know I know, yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, that was not a good idea. No, it was a bad idea. It's nothing to do with you. It's just a bad idea.
Maybe it's a good idea.
No.
For some people.
No, because of the music. It doesn't help. It's not good with the music.
Yeah.
No. It was much better what you did before. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Breathing there? I like it.
I intended not to, but I find that phrase so difficult. That
yeah, but if she does, you have to react immediately. Yeah? But it's much better what you're doing now.
It makes sense with the...
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Unten der Strom?
Sorry. Sorry. Unten der Strom fließt fort.
and only one suggestion. When you sing Wohl warst du reich, mein Jugendland, try to bring it together as one idea. Yeah, not in one breath, but as one idea. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And maybe you give it a little bit more sound.
Okay. Yeah.
Just fraction. Yeah. And then the next phrase, wohl war es süß, was dort mich band. That's more. It's less.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wohl warst du reich, mein Jugendland. Wohl war es süß, was dort mich band, was dort mich band, sanft tragt mich Fluten zum fernen Land.
Ah, beautiful. Do you know the other songs of Opus 9?
I don't
No.
actually.
No.
No,
Okay, I
I
thought.
found this on an album
Oh yeah.
of Elizabeth
Best
Bruce
of.
singing. And so, yeah, it was just
Also,
standalone.
yeah,
so,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Great. So now we do Alban Berg Sommertage.
Nun ziehen Tage über die Welt, gesandt aus blauer Ewigkeit im Sommerwind verweht die Zeit und windet nächtens der hechtenen Grenze mit seliger Hand über Wander und Wanderland. O Herz, was kann in diesen Tagen dein höchstes Wanderlied entsagen von deiner tiefen Lust? Im Wiesensang verstummt die Brust, nun schreit das Wort verwehrt, o Mut zu dir zieht und dich ganz erfüllt.
Okay. What do you want to say with this song?
I found the text of this quite a challenge to. I think it speaks really beautifully of a feeling that is so hard to describe, but I find it hard to understand how I'm delivering that. I think of myself almost as God, as if I've created this and I'm amazed at it, but I wonder if that's a bit unusual.
To be honest, I didn't understand the last sentence.
I don't know, I kind of imagined that so it sings of summer days that are lengthy and beautiful and time is not there. And so I suppose it's somebody in amazement and awe, but initially I felt maybe that I was observing what I'd created.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Okay. I think it's more about nature and human feelings
Yeah.
as in love and what he does, Alban Berg, these are early songs, and what he does is really, he's very, in this composition of these 7 songs, he's very closed to the words. He's not so much translating it into music as other composers or later as he would do, and it's very, very closed, very late romantic, I would say. And it's not, if you hear it for the first time, you wouldn't think it's Alban Berg, if you know Wozzeck and Lulu and things like that, or the violin concert. So therefore, it's very difficult to understand, and the piano part is really very demanding, I have to say. Let's try it again. Okay. He writes schwungvoll, whatever that means in English, I don't know. Schwungvoll.
We are having this discussion.
Yeah, like energetic or sweeping.
Okay, yeah. You could start less in dynamics and then really go to the climax, to the 4th bar. Da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da da bram. Yeah, and then of course for the piano. So immediately back, and you start really as he has finished, and stay in that tempo, and then the ritardando on the 2nd page when you sing Verweht die Zeit. I think you can't do much because the first 2 quavers, yeah, that's your turn to start the ritardando. She can't do a lot, and I would do it more because now I don't recognize it, and if time goes away, that's what he has meant with that, I guess. I would stay in that Schwung. Nun ziehen Tage über die Welt, da di da 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 dam, gesandt aus blauer Ewigkeit, im Sommerwind verweht die Zeit. Yeah? Stay in that tempo, otherwise this ritardando later makes no sense.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And think about summer in a positive way. I mean, what I mean with summer is that it is warm, not hot.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying a positive way. Yeah?
Yeah.
Once more?
Sorry, I just
Nun
made
ziehen
up the
Tage.
words there. Just,
Interesting.
yeah.
Nun ziehen. No, yeah.
Just freestyling.
Yeah.
My apologies. Yeah.
Nun ziehen Tage über die Welt, gesandt aus blauer Ewigkeit, im Sommerwind verweht die Zeit. Nun windet nächtens der Sternenkränzer mit seliger Hand über Wander und Wanderland.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Great. Wander und Wunderland, whatever that means. Wunderland is the more important thing. I mean, the whole world is like a great wonderland. That's what I understand.
Yeah.
And then it comes to the to the personal things, oh Herz, then he
Yeah.
comes back. But now, until that point, you're describing the world in summer. It's not more,
Yeah.
as far as I understand.
Yeah.
And allargando, that means getting slower.
Already slower.
Yeah. And I think that's in your hand once again, because you have all these triplets. And I would it depends much slower or little slower, I don't know what you want to do. But what you need to do is dieses poco pesante. That take your time there. I think that's very important. Because that's more or less the climax from what she sang and what you both did up to that point. So from the beginning to that point, it is one development. Yeah. Where can we start? We start from Nun windet nächtens der Herr. It's also very close. These triplets in the piano. It's windet the stars in a.
Nun windet nächtens der Sternenkränze mit seliger Hand über Wander und Wanderland.
Yeah, the last phrase, bam, bam, bim, bam, bam. And that's the target, and you shouldn't hold for too long.
Yeah.
That he has it on his.
Pass on.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You know the bar after the allargando, is that still allargando? Or
That's what I don't know. He has written so much in the score that you don't know what he means, and sometimes he didn't trust the musicians. That's for sure. Maybe he had learned by Hugo Wolf, who also writes millions of notes what he wants to have, and not too slow, and not that, and this, but not that. Yeah. Nun windet nächtens der Herr. Once again, this place.
Nun windet nächtens der Sternenkränze mit seliger Hand über Wander und Wanderland. Oh, etwas kann in diesem Tagen dein Herz Handelied entsagen von deiner tiefen Lust. Im Wesensang verstummt die Brust, nun schreit das Wort von Welt, den sieht und ich ganze Welt.
Thank you, great. I was thinking about, I think I still didn't understand what you meant before when you were talking about this
I
song.
think maybe that was just how I'd initially read the text
Yeah.
when I first read it. But I understand what
It's about what, as far as I understand, it's about love.
is, and that in the context of summer, loving.
Yeah, and the question is if you want to dedicate your love to a person, or if you want to dedicate your love to God. That maybe, but I can't see that Alban Berg is going
Anything
that way.
Yeah, simple.
No, not simple, but not a dedication to God. I mean, it's about love, and I think about human being love.
Yeah.
That's what as far as I understand.
And
also the other songs, the 1 to 6, it's all about this theme. So and it's the text is, it's a matter of taste. But sorry.
Tiefe Lust as well. Like,
Yeah,
it
of
feels
course,
so,
a tiefe Lust.
And even the way it's written feels So
Yeah, tiefen,
It's taking
tiefen Lust. It's actually, there's a lot of body language in this music, if you want to call it like that. O Herz, was kann in diesen Tagen dein hellstes Wanderlied denn sagen von deiner tiefen, all this, every song you want, every simple song you want to sing while you're going for a walk, it's nothing, tells nothing about your deep love. I'm getting tired, sorry. Im Wiesensang verstummt die Brust. So in all this warmness around you, your voice can't say anything. So it's a bit. Nun schweigt das Wort, wo Bild um Bild zu dir zieht und dich ganz erfüllt. It's pure. Yeah, pure erotic. And also, let's do, O Herz, was kann in diesen Tagen dein hellstes Wanderlied denn sagen? Ram, ba, di, da, di, da. Two bars before? I think if you could, you really could take more time. Ram, bom, bi, da, da, di, da.
O Herz, was kann in diesen Tagen dein höchstes Wanderlied denn sagen von deiner tiefen.
Hold on. We have very strange in the piano part. We have ritardando, accelerando, ritardando, accelerando. Yeah. What he means is that on tief, da da da, tief, and really it's really a picture, and you have between the two words tiefen, you have this little comma, and that is not just that you breathe there. That you would do it anyway. As a singer, you know where to breathe, but it's part of the interpretation. Tiefen. You know, sometimes you breathe as part of your sentence. Yeah, if you are. Yeah, anyway. And you should do it with her in a way. So wait a little bit if she needs time. Same place?
O Herz, was kann in diesen Tagen dein höchstes Wanderlied denn sagen von deiner tiefen.
Okay. Hold on. Hellstes Wanderlied, di da di da di. You have to do the ritardando. And you have to listen what he is doing on the piano because he has tenuti. Ya da di da di da 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 di da di da 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 di. Yeah? Same place?
O Herz, was kann in diesen Tagen dein höchstes Wanderlied denn sagen von deiner tiefen Lust.
Yeah. And if you want to, very good. You can go even further, you know, with these rubati and things. It's not like Schubert, not at all. It's the opposite, actually. Yeah, and it works, but with Schubert it wouldn't work. Yeah, tiefen, tiefen, and now tiefen Lust. Use the L for pronouncing the content.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where can we start? What is a good place? Same place, and you can mark. You don't have to sing it every time. But I don't know where to start.
Or von deiner.
Yeah, von deiner Tiefe. Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah.
Von deiner Tiefen, Lust, im Wiesensang verstummt im Brust, nun schweigt das Wort verweht,
Poco accelerando means you have more time, step by step. And you are very fast, and you could take time. Nun schweigt das Wort, wo Bild Bild. It's not wo Wort. You need to breathe after what, otherwise we don't understand. We don't understand the Inhalt. If she pronounces this L from Lust, you have to be careful. Yeah, it takes a little bit more time than you thought. Until now. Same place? Von deiner Tiefen.
von deiner Tiefen, Lust, im Wiesensang verstummt die Brust, nun schweigt das Wort, wo Irrtum zu dich sieht, und ich ganz erfüllt.
Very good. And not the top note is the most important. It's very good. Bild Bild zu dir zieht und dich ganz erfüllt. So ganz erfüllt. These are these three syllables and notes are the most important. Do you want to do the whole thing again, or is it too much?
I can do it.
Yeah? Or do you want, before we do that, the end once again?
Yeah.
No, we start the same place. And you hold Lust a bit longer. Lu-di da da wam im Wiesen. Yeah?
Okay.
Von deiner Tiefen, Lust, im Wiesensang verstummt die Brust.
Yeah, I have one question, because bi da da, I have the feeling you're getting faster. It's retardando.
Yes, I think so. I might have missed that one.
Okay, it's a pity, especially on this place. Can we do it again?
Von deiner Tiefen, Lust, im Wiesensang verstummt die Brust, nun schweigt das Wort, wo Irrtum zu dich sieht, und ich ganz erfüllt.
Okay, good, very good. And yeah, let's do the whole thing. Summer, warm, love.
Nun ziehen Tage über die Welt, gesandt aus Ewigkeit im Sommerwind verweht die Zeit. Nun windet nächtens der
Great. Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you
So
so much.
thank you very much for being here, for listening to us, and it was a great honor for me to be on this stage and again, and a great joy to work with these young people, as I said yesterday already. And thank you very much, and all the best for you. Take care. Thank you.